Hey everyone, I'm Basanta from Smart Tech Guide. In this video, a couple of leaked features of iOS 14. Um, these features are first released by 9to5 Mac, so I'm gonna refer to the 9to5 Macs for all of these features. Uh, let's look at the features. What are the upcoming feature and what are the hardwares that are coming from Apple in the next release. The major release is not until the September, but still having the knowledge of what is coming, it's a good thing. According to 9to Mac, again I'm gonna refer to them. Based on the code leak of iOS 14, upcoming hardware may include iPad Pro and iPhone 9 or iPhone SE 2, or it may be just called iPhone, just basic iPhone for the marketing purpose, but that will be the basic iPhone, just like we saw iPhone SE before. It will implement Touch ID instead of the Face ID, and it will be the cheaper model while using the almost same processor and speed. iPhone is also set to release air tags, and those air tags may have the removable battery so that user can replace them, and they don't have to throw it if the battery dies. Apple is developing a new TV antenna, Apple TV antenna. So I don't know what it looks like and what are the changes, but it's the leak. It's working on the new TV remote. Augmented reality app, and that app will help users to browse about the products, get to know more about the products or places or stores, whatever. For the first, initially Apple and Starbucks partnered for this program, and it will have capability to scan the QR code and get the product details in AR mode, or it can have it may have the camera function. If you scan the product itself, it may pop up the AR version of the product so that you can look at that and all the details in the phone or iPad. And it may also use iBeacon or the AirTags on top of the QR codes. Wallpaper. So far Apple has inbuilt wallpaper, and third-party wallpapers are not really supported. You can use your phone photo as a wallpaper, but wallpaper means there should be some kind of dynamic stuff, maybe dynamic stuff, or even if it's static, it should looks very cool. Not all the photos, general photos, its wallpaper is more than general photos. So with this update, Apple is allowing third-party applications to develop wallpapers, so that not only Apple is contributing to wallpaper, third-party developer may be able to contribute to create some kind of wallpapers, dynamic or static wallpapers. Apple is supposedly build a shot on iPhone contest on their iPhone photo app. That's a rumor. We don't know much detail on that, but if that comes, it's really easy for user to participate on those kind of things like contest and all those things. That's good thing. Next, home screen. So far we have seen home screen like just the app on the home screen, and you can also search for the app using the iPhone search, global search, but if you have used Android in past, or if you are still using Android on side on another phone side by side, you know the list application list is different than the home screen, and that allows user to manage applications, what application to put in the home screen and what not, what to hide and all those things, and application can be sorted and filtered out, those kind of things that are really handful and easy to manage all the applications if you have that list on top of the home screen. Apple is finally coming to that point, and with iOS 14 Apple will be launching home screen list view. With that list view you will be able to search for the app, filter for the apps, and allow certain filters so that you can display only certain things, certain kind of apps, like that. So that will be the kind of Android already have this kind of feature, but this is coming on Android iOS 14. Accessibility, the new feature will let identify sounds like alarm or the doorbells for the people with hearing loss or hearing problem. So that's a good thing for the people with hearing loss. And one other thing, Apple will be releasing on the next version of the iOS, or I would say home version of the iOS, HomeKit and those things. HomeKit will allow automatically adjusting the lights, color, temperature, and throughout the day and nights. Basically it allows you to schedule, at this point it allows you to schedule or manually contribute, but going forward it will allow to run it in automatic mode, even without manual intervention, or even without having to schedule. It may use some kind of triggers like time of the day, sunset, sunrise, those kind of things, but it will run automatically. And night shift for the lights is coming on next version again, that allows warmer lights in the night and gradual light temperature increase rather than the drastic change in the light temperature. That's coming in the next version. HomeKit cameras, if you use Apple Home System and if you have camera, this version will allow you to have face classification, face grouping, and that means if you have intrusion from your family member or your relative, you don't have to worry. If you have intrusion from unrecognized face, unclassified face, then you may need to report it to some police or some local authority if you are somewhere else, or even if you are inside and if you think it may be a threat, then you may need to report. This will help the security of your home with this feature update. Apple TV audio, right now if you have Apple TV and HomePods, you will be able to play the audio on the HomePods, the audio from the TV into the HomePods, but you have to manually select. But with this update you can set your HomePod, certain HomePod as a permanent speaker for the TV audio. This is another improvement, I would say. You can still play it manually selecting right now, but coming forward you can set that as a permanent speaker. That's a good thing. Next is for iPad OS, sophisticated mouse cursor support, and new iPad smart keyboard models with the trackpad are coming. So that's for the iPad OS. beyond iPad or iOS, Apple Watch. Apple Watch will gain the ability to detect blood oxygen levels. That's not in the current version of the software. With watchOS 7, it will introduce a new version called Infograph Pro. Right now there are basic version of Infograph, but with this Infograph Pro, the key characteristic will be a new element to Apple Watch faces. It's called tachymeter. So that's a new thing. And other features of the Apple Watch OS is it supports the sharing of your watch face. Right now, if you want to share your watch face to your friend or family, you can't do it. But going forward, if you want to share, let's say your friend like your watch face, and you want to share it to him so that he or she can also use the same face, you can do that with next release of the iOS watchOS. Apple Watch for Kids is coming, that can utilize a parent's phone, but Apple Watch for Kid, but the phone will be still parent's phone. And it also allows you to have parental control like school time. It says school time, but it will basically allow to control the timing and all those things for entire timing, when to allow certain things on the watch for the kids, and when to block those things, that kind of thing. Apple Watch will be getting built-in sleep tracking. It's not there in Apple Watch. Some of the Android Watch has built-in sleep tracking, but Apple Watch does not have at this point. It will be coming in next OS release. App architecture is changing for the Apple Watch with watchOS 7. Right now, if you need to install some app on the Apple Watch, you need the companion app on the iPhone so that you can use it in the Apple Watch. But going forward, Apple Watch can have standalone apps, so no more dependency on the iPhone. That's all. What do you think? Let me know on the comment. Please subscribe to my channel and help me grow. Thank you for watching. Thank you for watching my video. Please subscribe and share my channel and videos, like my Facebook page, and don't forget to click on the bell icon next to subscribe button to get notified of my future videos. If you haven't watched my previous videos, go ahead and watch. Feel free to comment if you like to know something or have feedback for me. Until next video, have a good time. Bye bye.